Welcome back, MMAOddsBreaker. Today we got Kendall Grove getting ready to fight Joey Beltran in Bellator 143 coming up here on the 25th of September. I interviewed Joey a couple hours ago, and both of you are kind of in the same boat. The last little bit of your careers have been kind of up and down a little bit. Neither one of you have gotten any real long win streaks, but you never got on a significant losing streak either. What's going on right now with your motivation to keep on fighting?
No, yeah, a lot of ups and downs. That's one thing I came to the realization that I got to find in my career, and I could never master that consistency and determine my faith in there, And I don't know. I guess it's always fighting tough opponents. Not sticking to game plans, just going out there and trying to fight. That's one thing I could always rely on is like that last resort, but coming to a realization where I don't need to put that last resort unless I really got to, but that's my curse, and my opponent's gain. But I feel good coming into this fight, and I know Joey. I got a lot of respect for him. Obviously, we got to fight each other coming in 2 weeks, and it sucks, but that's the nature of our beast. We're in the same weight. We fight in the same organization, and he's a cool guy. And like I said, I've been in a few camps with him down at Alliance. Got to train with him, and he's very tough. He hits very hard, and he's fought at heavyweight, light heavyweight, and now he's at middleweight. And he had a great fight, a tough fight, a barn burner. His last fight against Brian Rogers, and he's coming off of that good momentum, and I got to go in there and I got to stop him by any means necessary. And so, yeah, I've been training hard, training good. I felt my last camp. I had a good camp, a long camp. I felt nothing against Jose. He won that fight fair and square, but I feel I was overtrained, spent too long away from my family, and I felt like in the past, some of my best fights I fought off of. I've been in 5 to 6 week camps, and so I cut it down to that. I'm out here helping Tito, also training for myself, and can't wait. I actually came up to California to help Tito. He asked me to help him for his title fight. I didn't have a fight booked. And then Bellator, I was calling Bellator to get me a fight sometime in October, November. And most of those cards are filled. And then I was like, all right, I'll wait. And then they called me a couple of days later, I guess. So Carvalho stepped up to fight Jose for the vacant belt, and Beltran needed an opponent. So I said, fuck it, let's go.
So, isn't it tough, though, trying to help Tito get ready for Liam McGeary, and then you're trying to get ready for Joey Beltran, because Tito is nothing like Joey Beltran, and you to act like Liam McGeary isn't really for Tito, to get him ready, isn't really your style. So it's like now all of a sudden becomes a situation where you're in training camp helping out Tito, but trying to help yourself at the same time. So how do you find that balance between, okay, give Tito a good look, but also make sure that I get enough rounds, enough looks of so I can be prepared for Joey?
Oh, like I said, I agreed to help Tito from the beginning. Before I got this fight, I was up here for a week before I got the fight with Joey, and just so happened, here it is. I'm definitely going to train for myself. My head coach, Brady Fink at Misfit. I go with him in the mornings, and then I'll train with Tito at least once a day, and kind of do that up. Sparring him. Yes. Hello. You got me? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm definitely getting my work in. Don't get me wrong. I'm working with my head coach, Brady Fink at Misfits. He's my jiu-jitsu coach and just MMA coach. You know, he's fought in Pride back in the day. He was Rampage's coach. He's one of Michael Bisping's coach. And I'm training down at his gym too, at least 3 times a week with his guys. Bisping is helping me out for this fight. And yeah, everything is good. And on top of getting to spar with Tito, you know, obviously, like you said, different styles, but for me, work is work, and I'm gonna have to go in there and show what I'm capable of doing, regardless if I'm getting the right training. I feel I am, and so, but hey, fuck it, we'll find out. Yeah.
Yeah. No matter what anybody says, you don't really know until fight night if the training you got was correct or not. And of course, different training works for different people.
Yeah, and I'm not just training with Tito. You know, Jason Perillo's been helping me out a lot, working on my boxing. Obviously, Joey's a big puncher, good boxer, well-rounded guy, but he's more focused on trying to knock you out, you know. And I'm also working on my boxing defense and looking for that takedown and trying to take them down and finish them on the ground, where I had a lot of success in my career. And so I lost sight of that, you know. And but here we are, you know, one fight at a time, and just so happened I got this fight coming up with a tough Joey Beltran.
So you said that he's going to try and take your head off, but you have to go back to your old school style of taking a guy down and kind of grounding and pounding him a little bit. Obviously, training with Tito, you see that look a lot. You know, how to take a guy down, how to ground and pound him. Are you going to be able to implement that style against a guy like Joey Beltran, who's done a really good job of keeping the fights on his feet, of not being able to get taken down, and when he does get taken down, he kind of ties you up and slows the pace down?
Yeah, well, it's a dogfight, and like I said, I'm nothing bad against Joey. It just so happened we got to fight each other, you know. But yeah, definitely that's his style. So I gotta look for a way where I can put him in trouble. And obviously, if I get into a slug, obviously if I use my range right, pick them apart, I feel I can do good. But if that Hawaiian kicks in and I start slugging with him, it's going to be a long night for me, or a short night, you know, because he does have heavy hands, and trust me, I've felt it before, and that's one place I don't want to be with him. So definitely going to want to try and go in there and utilize my game and whatever I feel I can do to finish him, whether it's using my range, dancing, moving around, trying to take him down, trying to lock him up in a submission. I don't know. That's why we fight. We fight to figure out who's better. And I know he's a workhorse. He's been training with good guys. Took his cardio to the next level, and I expect a good fight.
Yeah, we expect a good fight too. This is going to be one of those slugfests, and it's worthy of being a co-main event. You know, opposite the LC Davis fight on the 25th. This is going to be a great fight, Kendall. I'm glad you're still competing. I'm glad you're still in the game. You know, I know you sacrificed so much by leaving the islands and going on the mainland to go hang out and train, having to leave your wife and kids behind. I know it gets taxing on you. I think it's smart that you switch your camps from the 10, 12 weekers down to those 6-weeker camps. They're much better for you and your body, especially at this point, you know, in your career.
Yeah, well, honestly, last time I wanted to win that belt so bad, so I figured the more I train, the more I'm up here, the easier it is. But I ain't 24 anymore. You know, where I was 24, I had no responsibility where I could manage to do that and not too taxing on my mental aspect of it. Where, like, I'm a family man, you know, you have kids, and it's hard, man, especially you're missing a lot of things in their life. I got 2 kids in school right now, and I got 3 at home, so definitely hard for me, and always missing things. On top of that, I'm a bipolar, moody motherfucker when it comes to training and getting ready for a fight, because as a fighter, you got to win that fight to stay relevant. You got to win that fight to get a better future, to provide, and that's what it's come down to. So I felt less time away from my family would be better for my head going into it, because obviously a lot has to do mentally going into a fight, not only physical but mental. But I feel good. I was up here for 2 weeks. I went home for a week, and then I came back, and then I'm gonna finish it and go out and, like I always done, put on a good show for the fans, win or lose. Obviously, I want to win. Every time I want to win, but shit, this is life, anything can happen. It's the fight game with those 4-ounce gloves. Anything can happen.
Well, Kendall, thanks for coming out here and spending a couple minutes. I know today's laundry day for you before you take off and go sparring, so I appreciate it. Have fun out there. Have fun with the rest of your training camp. We'll speak again real soon.
All right, man. Thanks, Trigg.